Taiwanese authorities have raided Supermicro's Taiwan office over the alleged smuggling of Nvidia AI chips to China. What is significant about this investigation?
I think the raid is significant in 2 points. One is that if Taiwanese executives are collaborating with the Chinese buyers and the smugglers, then KYC, which the government has long been educating the business to do, KYC can have very little effectiveness as long as the executives themselves are actually collaborating with the smugglers. And the second point is that the case exposes that Taiwan has very few measures to punish chip smuggling, while it has all kinds of export control lists. So according to the trading regulations, trading with the non-control region would only have a administrative fines up to 3 million. But it has no criminal codes. But I think most importantly is that there are very few occasions under the administrative regulation that the prosecutors can detain the suspects. So if the suspects escape to China, then for Taiwanese government or the US government, they would basically have no way to actually keep this investigation.
Are governments around the world facing similar challenges in preventing AI chips from reaching China?
So I think in my research in Taiwan's end user control, I think I have to say that Taiwan is actually one of the countries that has the most extensive export controls in the world, which might be surprising because I think most of us would expect that maybe other US allies like Japan or maybe South Korea or Europe would have a more stricter export controls, but actually Taiwan already has the most intensive export controls in this case. So I think if this problem is common in Taiwan, then it would also be common in other places around the world.
Taiwan does not criminalize re-exporting AI chips to China, but what other measures does it have in place, particularly through its entity list?
So my previous studies was mostly focused in entity list, or broadly saying would be the end user controls. And in DSET's research, we actually compare the entity list of the US, Taiwan, and Japan and find that Taiwan has the most overlap in entity list with the US. And initially we actually want to compare the entity list of every democracies, techno-democracies, but we eventually find that there's only Taiwan who has a similar entity list, which is to limited exporting certain technology and commodities to entities to this kind of list, because although some countries claim that they have an entity list, but it's mostly restricting the financial flows, so it's kind of having it's not really the export controls that we are looking for.